Well, hello and welcome back. Last time, I improved my power situation by, well, setting all these fuel power generators to be taking turbo fuel from all this here. And so, increase our power generation. What I want to do today is look about getting some cooling unit production up and running. Because that's going to require me to do a couple of things here. One, I'm going to need advanced aluminium production, which means I need, well, let's say it, and should be able to grab everything here. We need 50 radio control units. It helps if I actually 200 casing, 400 all-clad sheets, and we need wire 3,000. That's going to be a bit more than what I actually have available in the dimensional depot. So let's just head quickly over here and grab a few more while I'm at it. So it should be this one on the far end here. I'm out of wire. Fun. I think about a third of the, half the wire, third of the wire I need. Do we have more just lying around? Okay, that's a bit more. Okay, it's not much there, but let's check the I've got just an empty one right there. Interesting. So if I was to take a look at this one here, it's probably enough there. 1, 2, we're a bit shy. I can't remember where that was meant to go. Oh, not too big of a problem. Okay, that should be enough now. So let's get the advanced aluminium production up and unlocked here. So, computer, casing, all clad, wires, launch.
Milestone reached.
Nice.
The resource well pressurizer and extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells.
Sweet.
Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline
Ooh,
transportation.
that's useful.
Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Well, I noticed there's some nitrogen up here, which is going to be necessary, considering I want to get some cooling systems. That's the only one, which means I need heat sinks, which is all clad and copper sheets. So that's good. And alclad is a couple of ways here we can use. Yeah, it's just aluminium ingots and copper. That's fairly easy to go for. And after that, cooling system is nitrogen, water, rubber, and heat sinks. Of course, there's an alternate one. Either way, I've got a source of nitrogen up here. I can easily do production up there. I'm just going to need to bring the train line over here to be able to, well, get the stuff I need. It's expanded a bit further down there. We've got the nitrogen vent here, which should be possible to do. So we need to throw a resource well pressurizer here. And the nice thing is, it's actually very close to power line here. Can't remember, is this one fully powered up? No, I'm going to have to connect this up elsewhere, but we do have my other one over there, so I can easily make use of that. So this will pressurize and get me some. So if we then grab a resource well extractor on an activate fracking satellite node. Okay. Which means I do need power over here. So let's go the easier route. Wait, is this even hooked up anywhere else? Or is this just going straight there? Because I can't remember. Okay, it goes up there, which probably wouldn't hurt to actually have that connected up to the rest of the network as well. So if we plug that in there, this should give the full power to here. Yep, 26 gigawatts. If we come back here, we probably don't even need that connected up here. Or that there, if we just connect this up here. And then just disconnect that there. Doing my best. Nice. So we got that, so we should then be able to grab a resource well. There we go. So we've got resource well extractor. Trying really hard, we're getting about 120 cubic meters of nitrogen out here. So if we then get this set up, something like here. We're going to need packages to make the packaged everything here. So packager. So if we would set this up to say, hey, package nitrogen gas, 240 per minute. So how much does this get me here? So these are both pure, so that actually works out nicely. And because of the way that this is, I should be able to just go something like that, and that gets us the nitrogen gas going to be able to come in here. Cool. And then what I want to do is here or something. So now I'm just going to go with a single transport. No, not drone port. Right here. And which means I can then grab a conveyor lift here. And the way I'm going to set this up is I'm going to have the empty canisters make the way back over here. That goes in here, this comes out here. Cool. So depending on how many we've got, we have a maximum of 60 per minute going through here, so I'm going to need to figure out exactly how many I'm going to want, but this is what it's going to be. Nitrogen gas. Then all I need to do is, for now, just connect this up here. And we just need the nitrogen gas containers, or the fluid containers for this. Empty fluid tanks, which is going to require aluminium ingots. Cool. So that's going to be the nitrogen production here, which is already looking good. And I'm going to have that transported over somewhere else where I can get everything else made. I've got the nitrogen also up to be brought over here, but first off, and I do plan on actually making the cooling units right over here. First off though, I'm going to need to get batteries over here. Which that should be fairly simple by doing something like this. Grab a drone, throw this on top. I'm going to need more. I'll then set this to battery R. Cool. Equipment workshop. Let's make a few of these portable miners because I'm going to need at least 3, 2, maybe 3. Need one for the batteries, one for the nitrogen, one for the aluminum casing. I think I need for all this. So let's just grab that many. In fact, I should probably actually check something else while I'm here. I'm sure the hard drive I was scanning is probably finished by now. So if we take a look at the MAM, what was it I got? Not really that useful. Okay, well, we'll scan another one. So let's get things set up here. So let's upgrade that to that. Set you to connect up here. We'll throw a drone down on here. I'm gonna need batteries to get this going, so I can't be bothered going over to get something else. So let's just go buy a cup. Well, some batteries from the awesome shop here. Because I'm going to have to fly all the way over to my battery production, which is quite a distance over. So we can go here, say, hey, can I purchase a battery? Thank you.
Thank you for your purchase in the Fix-It Awesome shop, the best store on the planet.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, that there, we throw a few in here. For now, we'll just say... I didn't grab them out from the awesome store. We'll throw some of these in here. This port... do I not have it actually set up here? Marseille province. Okay. That's why we want you to go to here. And come back to this port. So there we go. That will start getting batteries over there. We've got the output here. We don't need any inputs over there. So what we'll do is we'll throw a logistics one here, namely a conveyor splitter right here. Pull out from here, go into there, you go into there, so that will keep the battery supplied here. We'll grab another drone port here. Throw that right there. Another splitter there. Is that lined up correctly? No, that needs to go back a bit more. Right there. Cool. Can't be bothered trying to set this up properly, so we'll go logistics, conveyor lift Mark 4. Spin this around here, throw this right there. Connect this up. There we go. So that's even more batteries coming in over here. We want this to be set up for nitrogen gas requester. So yet another drone on here. Go to nitrogen gas, come back to this port. We're just going to provide the batteries. Then out of here we need to get a packager. Throw this so we can unpackage nitrogen gas. So that comes out from here. And then the output goes back in. So we'll get nitrogen gas out here. The fluid will go over there. That checks out. For now, I'm just going to make a single one here. Wasn't it assembler to make the cooling unit? No. Must be manufacturer then. No. Must be the blender. Because it's involving fluids. Yes, cooling system needs heatsink, rubber, water, nitrogen gas. So we also need water, which maybe I can bring it up from over there. We'll see though. Either I'm going to need the blender. So we can then get some nitrogen gas coming from over here. Is this looking at batteries yet? Ah, here they come. Oh, probably helps if I actually power this up as well. There we go. Get some batteries. That's good. So that has fuel. So we'll just plug that in here. So that will be the nitrogen gas going into here. Then I still want to check out if I can get the other alternate recipe that I want for it. I've got a couple of alternate recipes here that I was looking for. One, the heat exchange, which makes me just need aluminum casing and rubber to be able to make the heat sink, which is one of the ones I'm after. And the other being the cooling device here, which means I only need the heat sink, motors, and nitrogen gas to be able to make the cooling device. So, that's good. Nothing else in between was I did get a drone hooked up for rubber and get some rubber production so I can easily bring this over. So if that's the case and out of the way here, let's see what we need to be able to change this from cooling system to the cooling device. So we've got 60 nitrogen per minute, which we're actually getting about 240, so we could easily get a lot more from this. But we need, I'll start off with heat sink. We need 4 heat sinks, no, 10 heat sinks per minute. So heat sinks, are they made in a manufacturer as well? No, these ones should be able to be made in just an assembler. So the heat exchanger, that gets us exactly 10 per minute. So that is nice, which means I need to bring in another 2 things via drones. Aluminum casing, which I've got over there, and rubber. That's good. And the other part is a motor. We need 2.5 per minute. So that should be fairly simple with just one of these. So that gets us that. So if we bring this down to 50%, we just need 5 rows per minute and 5 status per minute. So, what options do we have for rotors and stators? Can make a steel rotor, can make a copper rotor, can make the rotor. I think steel rotor is one that I was looking at. That's 5 per minute, which is surprisingly the exact number I need. And stators, which we need more steel and pipes and wires, which that gets me 5 per minute as well. So that actually makes it fairly easy here. If we plug this down here, we can plug you in here, plug you in here, set you to make the motors at the perfect rate here. And these both get fed into there. Cool. And we just need to bring all that in. And then all this at that rate. We need how many steel pipes per minute? That is 25 steel pipes per minute. How much can we make from the constructor? So iron pipe, 25 per minute. That's perfect. We'll need a lot of iron to come in here. And the other one was going to be... Oh, it can be iron wire, which gets me 22.5 per minute, and we need 70 per minute. So what happens if we up the speed 56.25? Or we don't bother with that. We go, hey, let's make wire. That'd be fine. And we just need 70 per minute. Which will get me the two things I want. And as what would happen, I actually did also bring over some copper ingots over here. So I just need to feed that in. Okay, can't be bothered. That's going to be annoying. Oh, let's see what I can do here. So if we grab a conveyor splitter here, have this come out the back here, go in there, go in there, and then we'll grab yet another thing. Conveyor lift here. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. Wait, what if we do that? Because we just need to bring iron over. I don't think I have an easy source of iron over here, but can easily grab it from over there. So bring that around. So then all I need to do is... Come on. 1, 2. I go 2 up. 1, 2. Right here. Set this to straight. Gets us this here. Set this up for wire. Throw you in. 70 per minute check. We plunk that here. Remove all that, remove this. Throw that there. Oh, that's facing. That is facing the wrong direction. Perfect. You go into here. I think this is literally just the bare minimum. Perfect. So I get the other one going in there, which then means I need to set this up. Invalid convey. Okay, let's try something else here then. If I can't go that way. Okay, that's better. Cool. So it gets us everything in. For some reason, there's an invalid conveyor belt shape going that. But this will work out. So now we just need to get the copper in over here. Oh, why'd you face that way? Oh, because it's set to straight, not default. Cool. So that's copper being fed in. Check, I need to bring the iron over. And now we just need 2 more drone ports here. Surface 2 uneven. Do we need to go... back here? Cool. And we'll just get this quickly set up with what I'm after here. Connect this up here. Facing this way, we'll do the same over here. Get that facing that way, check. So that's batteries being fed into here. What rate do we need? 30 aluminium casing and 30 rubber per minute. Connect that up like so. This is coming out from here. Can I get it one further out? Not quite. Just not want to get connected up to where I want it to. There we go. And so that is both aluminium casing and rubber being connected up here. Then we take this out from here. Connect that up like so. And that should be heatsink cooling system production up and running. Once I get everything else set up. So the other things we need is we need a drone here and a drone there. Let's see here, we'll go rubber requester, this port go to... Did I not? I didn't. So drone port over here, no I did. This port go to rubber source, come back to this port here. Check. This one is going to be aluminium casing requester. We'll go from Not battery, aluminium casing. Aluminium casing provided to this port here. Check. And so all I need to do is just get everything connected up here. So connect you up, connect you up, connect you up, connect you up, connect you up. How many do I have? 4 more. Surprisingly, that is actually perfectly enough here. So we go from here all the way over to there. And there we go. They're heading off to pick up the appropriate ones, to rubber, to aluminium casing. Check. And so now I just need to get the iron hooked up here, which I'm going to grab from over there. So that won't take too long here. And connect up there. In fact, can I throw a conveyor lift hole right there? So it's not clipping through. So there we go. With all this set up here, I don't think that's even fast enough. There we go. It's going as fast as it needs to. Yeah, I just need to upgrade that a little bit. So this running the way is... Oh, we just need to do one other thing here. We need some SAM fluctuators. Actually, no, I've actually got 10 on me. We can get a organization industrial depot here. Throw this down. Get a dimensional depot on top as well. And feed this in. There shouldn't be anything else. We'll get cooling system out of this. Wait. There's the heatsink. Because everything's just started to come back here, so that's good. Yep. And just waiting for the status to come through. Can we speed up? No, I don't have enough encased industrial beams yet. There we go. Ah, which we are still being limited by this here. The conveyor is what was limiting me. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's go 3 because we're playing at that at the moment. There we go. We have the motors being made. Was it just a single motor? Yes. Oh! Nitrogen gas. I didn't get that hooked up here. So this works out the way I want it to. Don't know whether I'm going to need more fluid bottles, but fluid tanks, but this work out. I'm actually having the empty fluid tanks go back in here. Whenever the drone goes back to get more nitrogen gas, it drops off more empty fluid tanks. So this should work out very neatly. Because we've also got nitrogen coming through here nicely now. We should see, yes, we're getting cooling systems. So that works out very nicely. So that's cool. So what we're doing here, let's go check how our next part of the space elevator is going. Project is going. Because we need about 500. Well, almost there. Of all the assembly director systems. Cool. I know the part after that's going to require me to have to do some nuclear stuff to get the electromagnetic control rods, but that's fine. So I'll call it the end of the episode here, so you can comment, like, subscribe down below. Really helps out with YouTube discovery and whatnot. And that. Thank you all for watching. Catch you all next time.